Our hike to Jhandi Dara was inspired by a group of youngsters who were mostly teenagers. We were reluctant for the trip in the beginning as it was a peak monsoon season, but the energy level was very high as we were confined to our homes because of virus and lockdown for more than half a year. We headed towards the base point Yaktani village. Everybody assembled and checked that things were according to our list, and boys were instructed and the job was half done. We were informed that anti-Jhandi stretch does not have source of water, but it was a peak rainy season, so we were expecting kind of pond or small streams on our way. We had a plan to camp nearby stream or source of water we come across. The trip was for 2 days, including a night halt. There were a few cases of wild bear attacking people at that point of time in Sikkim. This kind of attack cannot be ruled out in the place where we were visiting. So all the youngsters were made to walk in the middle of the contingent, and I chose to walk at the end.
हामी चाहिँ झन्डी डाँडातिर लाग्दैछ अब हाम्रो टिममा करिब 8 जना जस्तो साथीहरू छ आज स्याटरडे जुलाई 10 तारिक आजको यो प्लान हाम्रो एकदम सक्सेसफुल हुने सम्भावना छ जहाँ पानी भेटिनेछ त्यही बस्ने छौं हामी यो हो याक्तेनको डाँडा
In the beginning, we struggled the hill with the heavy load not tied properly, and the way was uneven and very slippery. We took several breaks to adjust our loads. Slope was equally challenging, yet the boys managed somehow. It was a team, so everybody contributed their pieces. Weather was pleasant for the burdened pack, though it was quite humid.
Hi. हाम्रो झन् कस्तो भइसक्यो एउटा साथीले कल भाँचिएर नि मनमन गरेर प्लम्बर लिएर आइसक्यो पम्प बनाउनु लिएर आइसक्यो पम्प बनाउनु के रे लास्टमा सिर उठाउनु पर्यो सन्ते र गनेले त त्यो तलको लाचेनमा त बेउरा देखाएर झट्टै कुटाएको आयो नि हो कुटाइ खाएको भए पनि थाहा थिन्थ्यो
अङ्कल गुड नाइट भन्दै डिस्कभर हैन अङ्कल गुड नाइट भन्छ
गणेशजी तर दमजी रहेछ त्यसको है गणेश मार्छ थाल गणेशजी दम भागै हो कुन चाहिँसँग गएर बोल्यो हामीलाई अतपति त पिपन हामीले मुरुक्क परिरहेको थियो नि अब पिपन होइन हौ त्यो पिपन सिपन चल्छ अरे त्यहाँनिर होइन
It was already 1 p.m. The forest welcomed us with a sudden downpour. All guys half drenched but good to go with even more vigor and enthusiasm. You can imagine the serenity. It was absolutely green. The trees seemed lined up to welcome us. The rainfall on green bushes sounded like crowds cheering us up for every step we move.
Hey! Hey, Lisa.
The ascent was not easy. It was not easy to walk and talk. On top of it, it was raining heavily. I was not filming most of the time as I was completely drenched.
यो झन्डी जाने बाटोमा चाहिँ एकदम मुसलधारे पानी पर्दैछ अनि अब खाने पानीको अभाव छ। खाने पानीको मुहान कहीँ नभेटेर खोल्सा खाल्सी केही छैन र त्यसकै खोजीमा हामी अघि 1 घन्टादेखि हिँडिरहेको छ। जहाँ खोल्सा खाल्सी भेटिन्छ त्यहीँ नै क्याम्प गर्ने भनेर सोचेको छ। साथीहरू अगाडि छ, अब हेरौँ के हुन्छ।
Boys from the hills were all familiar with the leaf bite and forest teachers. The day probably recorded the highest rainfall of the season.
नुन चाहिँ भयो, नुन लाउनु पर्थ्यो अलिअलि हो। जुगाले होइन अब कहाँ खोल्नु त्यो
जुका छैन?
छैन भाइ र मेरो जुगा लाग्यो।
तिमी ठिकै छौ?
भाइलाई निकै लाग्यो सेतो छ मच्छर जुका आउँछ भनेर मान्दैनौ।
I was little worried about the water source, yet I had some hope that we can at least harvest rainwater to meet our needs in the forest.
के बताउँ?
मर्न छैन जङ्गल पेर्नमा जङ्गल पेर्नै आएको के चल्दैछ?
के गर्नु र? यो मान्छे जुकालाई खाएछ?
अनि रह्यो है।
After walking over 4 hours, we reached the watchtower in the middle of the forest. There was no way we could get nearby streams or another water source. It was already 3:30 p.m. The next point was Gadi, 4 to 5 hours away into the forest, but with bags fully loaded, it was unthinkable to walk at that point of time.
हाम्रो ल्यान्डिङ यहाँ हजुर
तल यहाँ गर्नु है दाजु, तल भिजेको छ।
यहाँ फेरि अलिकति केटाले फोहोर गरेन अरे हुन्छ नि।
गर्दैन के पुग्यो? हुन्छ हुन्छ।
यो चाहिँ हाम्रो रेन वाटर हार्भेस्टिङ आजको जुगाड।
यो परेको पानीले मात्रै चाहिँ यो भाँडा अहिले भरिँदैन साथीभाइ हो। अलिक यस्तो माथिको यस्तो पर्छ नि त, यही पानी खाँदा हुन्छ। एउटा के सानो दुलो बनाइदिनु पर्ने रहेछ यहाँ।
After 1 hour.
We used everything we had to collect rainwater and wait for firewood collection.
I was on the bond man just this is
सबै एभोल्युसन हो नि त।
Hygiene was the luxury. The question was of survival. Tired but satisfied, the boys snuggled into their sleeping bags to welcome the morning sun. Next morning, we managed to get some breads and headed towards the Jhandi point. We had to make our way through the rocky cliff, which was very difficult. It was difficult to see through the morning mist. The forest was all smoked with fog, and we played in the wilderness for a while and returned back. No words to describe the nature. There is something in the forest, something in the rains that reminds us of who we are. It gives us highest degree of satisfaction. Adventure is a perfect food for the soul. Human beings suffer because being is lost in the process of becoming. We are natural beings, so it is our natural tendency to love and to be loved by the nature.
होइन हामी कहाँ त भेटेको यस्तो सन्तोष दा मैलो दा मैलो दा किरण दा मिलियन है
The feeling was like Hollywood stars at the end of the movie.
झन्डै हिर्कायो नि तर